We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New England Patriots and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the visitor sideline, Patriot head coach Mike Vrabel. This team has really rounded into form 7-2 in their last 9. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases.
Ramondre Stevenson to the 20, and he is unstoppable. He goes all the way, 74 yards. Touchdown, New England. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Patriots will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So the Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot to be very comfortable. The former number 1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, who turned 30 in the offseason and has done a nice job with the Buccaneers the last few years.
Well, not an ideal situation to start this game off, Mike. I mean, the smoke from the pregame festivities were still lingering in the air, and you find yourself down a score. You don't have to necessarily go for the quick strike. Whatever your plan was coming into this game, stick to it. Of course, they didn't plan on falling behind this quickly. There is a long game ahead of them. Just get back on track.
Well, we have a moment while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. Third down, they'll set up to throw. Got a man, it's Ibuka, complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Christian Gonzalez comes in for the tackle. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up 4th down. Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. Ramondre Stevenson and the Patriots getting set for their next drive. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. On first down, they'll start out with Stevenson. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. From the 21, here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. First catch of the game for Diggs, and it's a first down.
And the Patriots, first down. It's a gain of 10.
They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and 9.
That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up.
They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On fourth down, Bryce Barrier out to punt for New England. Cameron Johnson deep for Tampa Bay. Returnable from the 17. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Buccaneers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yards, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
28-yard line.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Here's Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a first down.
Mayfield. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding him to just a short gain.
And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
5-yard gain on the play. And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. Escaping to his left.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
And with a flag down, he goes down. They get him for the sack, and that flag is probably on the offense as well. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Open man downfield, that's Godwin. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
At the 38-yard line.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. Inside the 30. And he is gonna bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. second down throw from Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers, they're on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Jones now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Ramondre Stevenson and the Patriots getting set for their next drive. And he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this first quarter. And it might very well lean on him the next 3 quarters, too. He's found his receiver, BUCCANEERS. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup.
On play action, here's May. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though they'll say he had a man in the vicinity of the throws, clearly not intended to be caught. Really smart play. Don't risk a turnover here. Live for the next snap.
Throwing on third down is May. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
The Bucs offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. It's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. The handoff, it's Irving. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
They go play action with Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
They'll run it. It's Irving. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
That was just a race to the edge, and in this case, Mike, he just wasn't the winner. I mean, at this point, when the defense is out there waiting for you, it's tough for any runner in this league to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Mayfield to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This a 42-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bucs are back within 1. It's 7-6.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Jones now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, here's May. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 29.
Working out of the gun, it's May. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 5 yards
To throw now, May. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Yaya Diaby. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Here comes a return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. On play action, Mayfield. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
This one on target to Godwin. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Now a 3rd and 2. To throw is Mayfield. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. Complete to Payne Durham. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact. He was able to get just enough to pick up 1st down.
And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Kyle Duggar there to make the play.
2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. We'll go again here with Irvin. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Right back to Irvin. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was brought down by Carlton Davis. It's a gain of 5.
So after 1, the Patriots out on top. We'll have more from Tampa after this. To the 2nd Buccaneers in possession of the football. So from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. as we are ready to get back underway. On second down, Baker. He takes off.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
At the 20-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. That's caught outside by Otten. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Patriots' 12-yard line.
Now Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down and 3 yards.
Now Mayfield. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the Bucs are going to have first and goal coming up. We're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
That's good for a first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Baker to throw. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And he's in. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown Buccaneers. His 4th TD grab of the season. Not a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. So now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and gotta see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
13. Patriots 7.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll pick this one away. Jones now on the return. Oh! And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Patriots offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Here's May to throw it on first down. Back to the outside. He's got Diggs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
That's good for a Patriots.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. Goes down to his left. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
A gain of 12. First down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Jacob Parrish in there for the stop. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 46, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is May. Here's a short one to Hooper. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Third and 5.
Slot man gonna move in motion left. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're gonna move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
A 6-yard pickup brings up.
Here's May again.
The 18-yard line.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. That one taken in by Douglas. And he's in. DeMario It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
13.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
This is Irving. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 27-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Now he'll run it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of the Patriots has it. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
They'll run on 1st down with Stevenson. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
Jamel Dean on the tackle.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
2nd and 6. At the Bucs 26-yard line.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. He'll show, can't sweep, and instead run it up the middle. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Levante David doing his work on defense. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's a 3rd down and 4. We'll go right back to Stevenson. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. This one from 41 yards out. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Pats will extend their lead.
13.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. He'll swing this out wide to Irving. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
3rd and 6.
He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. This one is caught by Shepard. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
Buccaneers, first down.
Here's Irvin. Now trying to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
On the stop.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 3.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. It is Harold Landry working his way in for the sack.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Next, the score, Patriots 17, Buccaneers 16.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with first and 10. We'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
They'll go again here with Stevenson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Throwing on third down is May. Diggs on the reception. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. On comes the punter now, as he is on to kick it away. And he'll be brought down, short return. And they'll take over there. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. First down, here's Irvin. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
A gain of 11.
They'll go with the sneak. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
First down.
Throwing is Baker. Godwin working the right side. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up second and a yard at the 50-yard line.
On second down, a run with Irvin. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
Gain of 2. And a first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Mayfield. He's got the connection there to Ibuka. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Baker going to give it to Irvin. take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Mayfield to throw. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up
He'll run with Irving. Good blocking to the 15. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1.
That's good.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Buccaneers will open up a 6-point lead.
Buccaneers 23, Patriots 17.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Jones now on the return. He'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Patriots offense ready to take over possession of the football. May now on first and 10. We'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Patriots first down.
To throw on first down is May. We'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First down. First and 10.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Pass completed to Douglas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
May to throw again. Open man. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Throw again. Over in a flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession. Throwing on second down. May. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Working out of the gun. It's May. Left side, he's got Henry. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
It's fourth down.
On fourth down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriots field goal. This will be a 48-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Patriots will cut the lead from 6 down to 3. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Johnson now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bucs offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 37.
A good spot here, second and a yard. They go play action with Mayfield. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
This one on target for Johnson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
One final throw before the break. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On the ground, it's Irvin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. On a pass, it's complete. It's Shepard. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
It's a gain of 21.
A gain of 21 on that pass play. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Bootleg. It's Mayfield. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
It's a loss of 2.
You can tell the quarterback has built a lot of confidence in his ability to make plays today with his feet. The defense has had a hard time keeping him in check, and this time, much better.
Oh, the ball's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Mayfield. Now screen set up for Irving. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Buccaneers getting their punter out there as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Patriots offense ready for their first possession of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. On the give, this is Stevenson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
That's good for a Patriots first down. A gain of 15 and a Patriot first down.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Stevenson. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. That's Yaya Diaby with the tackle.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's May. That one taken in by Douglas. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of
3rd and short. And here is May. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the handoff, Stevenson running left. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring him down for a loss.
He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Now 3rd and 2.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
And the Patriots ready to kick it away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. The handoff is Irvin. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
32-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup.
Right back to Irvin. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5.
He was brought down by Carlton
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. It's 3rd and 4.
Marte Mapu there on the coverage.
Throwing is Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll run it. It's Irvin, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Buccaneers add on to their lead. McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. He fields it at the 8. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Patriots offense ready to take over once again. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. I'll give up the middle to Stevenson. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
That's good for our Patriots. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Stevenson on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. They'll give this to Stevenson, running right. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Throwing on 3rd down is made. And that is incomplete.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the 3rd and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work, and he's had it going in the 1st half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Baker. This one is caught by Shepard. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Mayfield. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
That's good.
A gain there of 21. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
45-yard line.
Baker to throw. That's caught left side by Otten. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
18 more yards. That's another Buccaneers 1st down.
Give. This is Irvin. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Godwin working the right side. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Here's Mayfield. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one's good for 12 and a 1st down.
Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and 10.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
No gain on
Second and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Patriots' 18-yard line.
To throw is Mayfield. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Now Mayfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. Jones now on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with 1st down. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's May. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
And the Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And in motion, it's Diggs. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
May to throw on 2nd down. In trouble, and down he goes. Yaya Diaby gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. Will get the call to start the 4th quarter. And he gave one man the slip and going to take this one forward. A pickup of 3.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, it's May. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Yaya Diaby. He gets in to record his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
And this quarterback just continues to take a beating throughout the entire game. They have to find a way to keep him upright. Otherwise, I'm not sure if he's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. Patriots ready for the punt as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. And he's going to be brought down past the 20.
It's a gain of 18. Complete to Cade Otton. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker going for it all. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 37 yards.
Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Not much happening there, just a short game. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot, and as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 9. They go play action with Mayfield. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
This a must-stop for this defense, facing 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Dixon in punt formation for Tampa Bay.
And no chance of the run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Ramondre Stevenson and the Patriots getting set for their next drive. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. On 1st down, they'll start out with Stevenson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
We'll go right back to Stevenson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 53 yards. That's good for a Patriots.
They'll run out of the gun, and it's Stevenson. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
He's tackled at the
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now May will set up the screen for Gibson. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
No gain on the play.
the ground, Gibson. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score. So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. That one is caught by Ibuka. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to have a Buccaneers first down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Baker gonna hand it to White. Not much there, maybe a yard.
The tackle by Keon White.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8.
50-yard line.
Another run here with White. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first down, right back to White. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
Mayfield to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Third and 8.
Mayfield. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
For the field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession.
At their own 26-yard line.
For Gibson, and that'll be a pickup of 3.
Gibson, ball carrier. He was brought down
From
by
29, here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Taken down.
Here's 3rd and 7.
No gain on the play, and it brings up
Out of the gun, here's May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
And the Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here comes the jet sweep. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain. Here's a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
To throw now. May. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. That's on the veteran, Mike Owenu. Throwing on 2nd down. May work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. 3rd and long. May gonna look to throw. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's gonna bring up 4th down. They're going. It's May. That's gonna be caught. And that's not gonna work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. Todd Bowles there, the Bucs head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. And they have been solid this year on 3rd down. We saw evidence of that again on the last drive for 3. And they'll start with another drive here. On the give, it's White. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll go again with White, and they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here, and now it's going to be 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 12.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. He's got room at the 30, and he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Throwing is Baker. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
They'll drop to throw. Godwin working the right side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. On third down, it's White. He's going to have a Bucs first down, able to get 8 on 3rd and 5. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. So a win here for the Buccaneers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Buccaneers get the win as we say so long from Tampa.